Abu Hurayra, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, said, "If Allah wills good for someone, He makes him suffer affliction." Explain. Meaning of the hadith: if Allah wants good for His servants, He subjects them to tests with regard to their bodies, health, sickness, etc., their money, and their children, so that these tests can be a reason for expiating their sins and raising their degrees. No doubt that these tests are good for them in this world and in the hereafter. Affliction is good for the slave in the worldly life, because when afflicted, the servant resorts to Allah, turns to Him by supplicating and imploring Him, and showing his need to Him. As for the good in the hereafter, it is through affliction that the servant's sins are expiated and his degree is raised. Allah, the Almighty, says, what means, "We will surely test you all with some fear, hunger, loss in wealth, and health, loss of life, sickness, and a loss in your harvests, and give glad tidings to the patient ones." Surah Al-Baqarah 55. The general indication of the hadith in hand is restricted by other hadiths which denote that the intended meaning is, whomever Allah wants good for, by afflicting him with hardship, then He shows patience and hopes for all His reward. This affliction is as a test him. But if he is not practicing patience, then he may be afflicted with many adversities and calamities, in which there is no good, and Allah does not intend good for him thereby. The disbelievers are afflicted with many calamities and hardships, and they still hold to their disbelief until they die. They are definitely the ones whom Allah does not will good for.